Hey, Shalom, y'all. Check this one out real quick.
Personality type and habits. And so if you're just buying, so it is possible that 30, that stereotype that has been around since, I don't know, civilization, it might be there for a reason, because this comes down to a personality type and habits. And so if you're just buying into this lie, and it is a lie, and you know that it's a lie because there's only a small percentage of the population that is content to be promiscuous and just smash and pass. The majority of women, according to David Buss, are long-term mating strategists, but these women can't think past offering the box, essentially. So they're still looking for boyfriends to turn into husbands, to turn into fathers, but they don't have the skill set in order to acquire that. But yeah, I mean, let them burn. You can't talk to them. They don't want to hear it. So they have to find out themselves. I think life is the best teacher for women.
She spit a couple facts in that one, man. She spit a couple facts. I hope y'all can hear her and hear me. But this is some of the stuff we talk about all the time, about women not being capable to pick good mates, not being capable to understand what they're doing, to understand how to do it correctly. This is the reason why they had fathers that was giving them away and selling them to their husbands. They didn't pick their own husbands, and it's because they're not qualified to pick their own husbands. They go out looking for who has the best shoes on, whose haircut is nice, who's the most popular, the most attractive, instead of actually looking for a man that fears God and keeps his commandments, that would be a great father and a husband. They don't want that. Right now, they think that it's just cool to just get the worst guy possible and then try to turn him into the guy that they want him to be. These are bad skills, bad planning. All right, our sisters don't know how to plan to get a husband, and it's because they were never supposed to do it in the first place. Let me go through this one more again.
So it is possible that 30, that stereotype that has been around since, I don't know, civilization, it might be there for a reason, because this comes down to a personality type and habits. And so if you're just...
Now she's talking about 30, like it's just a thing that happens at 30. No, 30 is just in this society when the woman realized she don't have as many options as she used to have. But she never knew. It's not she waited to, it's not when she got to 30, it's like, oh, I realized that I don't know how. She never knew how to pick a husband. That's the reason why she got to 30 without a husband. She did not understand that she's supposed to stop throwing a box around. All right, that's because America telling her that that's okay. America tell her to do that all day, and you're gonna get what you want. You're gonna find the one you want. Just like the sister in the last video talking about she just gonna get the smashing out the way. We gotta understand that God was right about relationships. America have completely left God's way about relationships, and that's the reason why they're not lasting. That's the reason why the divorce rate is so high. It's not. It has nothing to do with you being 30. It has something to do with you being a young woman and your father never giving you away to a good man, a righteous man, and sending you out into the world just to fail, because you're not qualified to select your own husband, your own Lord, your own master. You out here looking for partners and friendships and men that you can have fun with and do all that. No, you need a Lord is what you need. You need a man that's gonna tell you what to do and make sure you're doing things correctly according to God. Not according to your feelings, not according to what America say, according to God. That's actually what you need. But y'all not going to select what y'all need. And even if a man come to you with everything that you actually need, nah, that ain't enough. What you actually want and what you've been taught to want in America is a servant, a man that's going to do what you say. And again, like we always say, once you get it, you don't want it no more.
Buying into this lie, and it is a lie, and you know that it's a lie because there's only a small percentage of the population that is content to be promiscuous and just smash and pass. The majority of women, according to David Buss, are long-term mating strategists. But
yeah, David Buss got it all jacked up because these women is hoes out here. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. These women is hoes out here. These women are not family oriented. They're not mothers and wives no more. They just want to be hoes. So I think she got that backwards. It's more women today that want to be hoes and want to be promiscuous than be wives, especially an actual traditional wife that the Bible says she is. If you tell a woman that God says she's supposed to obey her husband and everything, she automatically choosing any other lifestyle. And what they don't understand is any other lifestyle is the lifestyle of a hoe. Because God didn't put you on earth to be by yourself, running the streets, having fun, doing whatever you want to do. He put you on earth to be with one man and one man only, serve him and obey him as your head, your Lord, and your God for all the days of your life. That's what you're supposed to be doing. That's what God put you here for. Anything outside of that is sin, sisters. If you think you're going to run around and just do what you want and not have no Lord, just know you're living in sin. You're supposed to have a Lord. That's what you're here for.
These women can't think past offering the box, essentially. So they're still looking for...
See, I didn't say it. She said it. You can't think past giving the box. Y'all not strategic thinkers. Y'all not long-term thinkers. Y'all just thinking of what's going on right now and what you can do right now. That's the reason, again, why y'all supposed to have lords. Because y'all don't have the mental capability to run your life. And y'all don't like to hear that, but it is the truth. The truth is y'all not capable of running your own life. You've been told that you can do everything by yourself and you don't need a man, but God set it up to where your mental capability is not enough for you to run your own life, that you actually need a man. Yeah, that word need that y'all say y'all don't actually use. Y'all don't need no man. Well, God set it up where you need a man, whether you like it or not. And that's the reason why your household's upside down. The reason why your life upside down, because you choose not to follow a man like God set you women up to do.
Boyfriends to turn to husbands to turn to fathers, but they don't have the skill set in order to acquire that. But
she said they trying to turn their boyfriends into husbands and into fathers. Problem is, God never set it up for you to have no boyfriend. The boyfriend that you picked was a friend. You didn't pick a Lord. You picked somebody that was going to be friendly with you, be on your side, agree with you. That's what you picked. You didn't pick a man that was going to tell you what to do, make sure that your ass is in line, and control you according to the laws of God. You didn't pick that. That's the reason why you can't turn a boyfriend. The boyfriend is out of line. You're not supposed to have a boyfriend. He's supposed to go straight from your father's house to your husband. You're not supposed to have a boyfriend. You're not supposed to be jumping from man to man to man to man, trying to see who's the most obedient, because that's what they're teaching y'all. You're supposed to have a Lord that your father selected for you, that he knew, okay, this man gonna be a good man. He gonna raise up his children good. He gonna treat my daughter good. That's what you were supposed to have. But instead, America kicked the fathers out of the household, so y'all feel like y'all don't have to listen to nobody. And no man has any respect in y'all eyes. That's one of the major problems today. Y'all don't have no respect for no man, no grandfather, no uncle. There's nobody in your life that you actually have respect for. That's the reason why your ass is out on social media. If you had just one uncle that you had respect for, one grandfather that you had respect for, any man in your life that you actually had respect for, and he was a real man, he'll tell you, get your ass off social media. You don't have to post your ass everywhere. But you don't have that one man because, again, America took the fathers out the household and have turned this place into a matriarchy. All right? They going according to the lineage of the mother. You got Big Mama's house where everybody come and see Big Mama. Where's grandfather? He ain't nowhere to be found because it's just about the woman. I hope y'all understand, man.
Yeah, I mean, let them burn. You can't talk to them. They don't want to hear it. So they have to find out themselves. I think life is the best teacher for women.
Yeah, what she's talking about is reality is the best teacher for women. But the problem is America will not allow women to face reality. America keep giving them different avenues to go down to further mess themselves up, to further stack their bodies up, to further indulge in their pleasures. So because of that, they can never understand the true ways of God. They have to have a man of God come to them and bring God's laws to them so they can see the error, so they can see that they're doing wrong by God, fix it, and repent. Without seeing God's rules, you are bound to fail in this country because all of the rules of the country are against God. That is the purpose of this channel, for you to understand you cannot live your life the way the way America said live it. You have to live the way God said live it, especially dealing with your family. Because if you do anything outside of that, know for certainty you will not have your family very soon. I hope y'all understand that, man, because America is against you. And the longer you try to act like it's all good, the American way, the worse your family gonna be, man. That's real talk. I'll get at y'all